Hi everybody. This is the last one for this Friday, and it's a biggin. It is 8.5. Sorry about that. By 5.5. And I made it out of a seersucker material, and it's got some lace back here, crochet, some seam binding, a big flower here, different cheesecloth and fabrics there. Real pretty image. I think these images came from Seneca Pond. Oh gosh, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I'm 98% sure. Came from her. She's got some beautiful images. This is the seersucker fabric, and when you sew it, I mean, it just kind of like puckers. I really like that, you know. Makes it look a little bit older. And then, of course, the strap is made out of the same fabric. And going inside, I used an old curtain here with part of a crochet doily in the same rosette there. And crochet doily up here and a rosette. And this has got a nice size pocket. And inside I put, this is like a little storage thing if you need it, but it's made out of a book page, a German book that I have, and just different things. And it holds a bunch of ephemera. Let's see if I can get all of it out. And I like these because you never know when you're going to need just a little scrap of paper to use. A little card there. And then you've got a booklet with some cheesecloth made out of a book page. You've got a tuck spot back here with a coffee dyed paper, lace tuck spot. And I left the raw edge of the fabric from that cheesecloth there. And then that opens up for extra writing. So it's a nice booklet, nice size booklet. But it'll hold more. You know, it's got all sorts of... What is that? That must be some form of ink, because it's not budging. Okay, so I was going to put in another one. Over here, you've got things that open up for extra writing, plus this big sheet back here with part of a piece of crochet. Over here is a book page, a French book page where the lady wrote all, and I stamped some on it. Nice place for writing here, lace pocket. And this is a envelope for storage. And it's got some cards in it, just cut for this size, but it's got a couple of cards. And, of course, look how big it is. So I put things on the side to make it spread. I don't know what you call them, but to make it spread open a little bit more. And there's the back of that. So you have that writing space. And then this ties right over the flap to keep it closed. And let's see if we can do that, Wendy. There you go. There you go. That goes in there. And then real pretty image here. And then I did a little collage going on with pretty image. But, you know, if you're like me, you'll write all over it. Some people don't. Here's another pocket. It's got some cheesecloth over some cotton with some laces and a pretty image here and some fabrics and cheesecloth there. Then you have this writing space here, and it's backed with a piece of vintage music paper. And then I added some cards. And then this is a little mini belly band up here. A little booklet. And pretty image. And then it opens up and you've got some really big pages front and back to use for journaling. And then you know, you could put whatever you wanted here, just right over that. It's got some lace down here. Another pretty image. And here, this is an old tag, and I stamped on it and added a bunch of fabrics and threads and all kinds of stuff, but it lifts up and you can use that for journaling. And then, what do you? I got some eyelet fabric up here with nice page for writing, some stitching, some stamping going on, coffee dyed, ripped edges. Got a little file folder here with some cheesecloth, tuck spot, some goodies. I like stuff like this in a journal. I think I'm going to make some more different kinds. Over here is some fabric over an image, fabric pocket with the pretty lady. And just a nice long card to journal on. A little Western Union thingy card. And then another scrap paper for writing on. That's what they used to do back in the day, you know, in like the 1700s. If they could find a little tiny piece of paper, it didn't matter what it was, a lot of your poets and people would just jot down stuff on just anything they could get their hands on. Got another belly band here with a image and real pretty background. And then you have got a card here and a nice big card here made out of a Russian dictionary page. And pretty image here with a lady reading a letter. You could write over it, you could write around her. This opens up for extra writing. Got some extra pages here, and then you've got the back here. Little pocket here with some lace and a ruffle, a button, all kinds of goodies going on, and 2 images in the pocket. There you go. And then another little pocket up here with some ephemera and lace, and I put in 3 mini cards. It's got a little piece of crochet on it, and this is a little ad, not an ad, a newspaper article about the railroad. There you go. Nice pretty image here, little pocket here, nice writing space up here and here on the pocket itself, and then some cards, ephemera. That's from that 1967 newspaper that I have, that image, and then a little mini card here. And then this lifts up with more really big pages for extra journaling. It's got like 4 pages here. Come on, little dude. And then the French book that I have. And it's just gorgeous. I just love when they write in their books. Over here you've got additional pages for journaling. You've got a pocket behind it with some extra cards. And this is an envelope that it is on. Back in there. You can go there. You can go there. Okay. And then behind this envelope is a giant card for journaling. And it opens up, and you've got the envelope over here for storage. I did put some papers in there. I put it upside down. Unless I open that up. I did. Looky there. Sometimes I open up the ends if it's hard to get to. I know my hands make it a little bit more difficult than most people, but I like easy access. And you have this is made out of a file folder and covered with a little pretty piece of paper there to make the pocket behind. Nice, beautiful image here. Good page for writing with a seam binding bow and lace. Some ephemera, real pretty backgrounds. Another pretty image here. This is thread you don't need. Gotta use that Greek music book I have, and it's a double pocket. It's got 2 cards there with some fabrics that hang. Let's put you over, just because we can. It's got some fabrics here that I tacked down in some places, a real pretty Swarovski bead. And then 2 cards in the background. I had gotten a bunch of this kind of stuff at, we have a flea market here, well, outside of Shreveport. And this lady just had envelopes and envelopes and envelopes of old vintage stuff. And of course, you know, I had to get a couple. And it had a bunch of these old things in it, which I really enjoyed. Had a lot of letters too. Got a pocket here with a pretty lady, a lace flower and lace there, a little collage going on here with some fabrics, with a card behind, an invoice behind. And this pocket is the same as the front. And I put your writing card back here. You've got the crochet doily with the lace pocket, and the crochet up here with the, both of them have big roses. And then that's your writing card. Writing back card, or board. I apparently need more coffee. Okay. And that's it for this Friday. I want to thank y'all so much for being here with me. And I do hope you have a good weekend. Stay out of trouble now and keep warm. Bye-bye, everybody.